Hey guys, it's Vignesh from Code Android. In this video, we'll see about Grid View. Grid View is useful to arrange bunch of widgets into a scrollable table or 2D array. In previous tutorial, we have seen about List View. Please watch that video before watching this because this video is continuation of previous one. To demonstrate this, I copied the List View code into a new project. In this, we are adding the items into the list inside end state and added the list view as the body for the scaffold. Inside the list view builder, creating the list view child using list item function. To convert this to grid view, we just need to replace list view by grid view. When we do this, we are getting an warning. IDE is giving a suggestion that we forgot to pass grid delegate. So passing grid delegate. Here we can pass two values. First one is sliver grid delegate with fixed cross axis count. For this, cross axis count is mandatory. So we need to pass cross axis count value as how many widgets we wanted in a row. I wanted 2 items in a row, so passing 2. You can see we got our grid view with 2 items in a row. To give some gap between row items, we don't need to set margin for the items. Instead of that, we can use cross-axis spacing attribute. Here I'm passing 20 and we got the space between 2 items. Similarly, to give the gap between rows, we need to use main axis spacing. In this delegate, we are fixing the count of the widget in a row. This might cause issue when the device width is too much as well as on landscape. You can see the grid items are too big. To fix that, we can use sliver grid delegate with max cross axis extend. For this, we need to pass max cross axis extend value. It's kind of max width for the single item. In this example, I'm passing 200 and saving the code. You can see we are getting 3 items in portrait and 5 items in landscape. Because in portrait our screen width is 414. After placing 2 items with width as 200, we have some remaining space. So our delegate is assigning another item to cover that space. We are getting 3 items in a row. Due to this, we might not have the width as what we have passed for max cross axis extend. In landscape mode, our device width is 896. Here also after placing 4 items we have some space, so we get 5 items in a row. Like this, we can manage item count automatically by the grid view. Also, our grid items might have different width on different screen. So it's better to use some kind of alignment for the items. In this example, our item contents are kept inside center widget. That's why the UI is not affecting much even though the width and height are changing. Till now we have seen how to manage item counts in a row and we got all items as square. What if we want our child in rectangle? We can do that by setting child aspect ratio inside the grid delegate. This value is the ratio between width and height. The default value is 1, that's why we are getting square. If we give 0.75, we are getting 3 times of width and 4 times of height. If we want our ratio to be in 4:3, then we can pass either 4/3 or 1.33. You can see we got more width comparing to height. In some scenarios, we want to fix the height of the item. To do that, we need to calculate the aspect ratio using screen width. So we can get the screen width using media query.off. Inside we need to pass the context and get the size. From this size object, we can get screen width and height. I want the item to have 200 as its height, so passing the ratio as screen width divided by 200. Sorry, here we need to take number of items in a row also into consideration. To find that, simply dividing screen width with max cross-axis extend value. Finally, dividing the screen width with item count. You can see in the print statement we got the value as 2.07, but we have 3 items in a row. To get that, calling sale on the value. This sale function is used to round off the value, but it will round off the value to next integer. In this case, our divided value is 2.07, so sale function will return 3. You can see we got our item height as 200. For better understanding, we can write like this. In this, screen width divided by item count will give item width and 200 is our item height. Similar to list view, we have scroll direction for grid view. Using this, we can make horizontal grid view. When we do this, it will affect the aspect ratio. Because in vertical grid view, width is defined by screen width and height is defined by aspect ratio. But on horizontal grid view, height is defined by screen height and width is defined by aspect ratio. So, removing the aspect ratio. You can see we have only 7 items in the grid, so I'm not able to scroll it. To fix this, adding some more item into the list and restarting the application. You can see now I'm able to scroll horizontally to see all the items. Like this, we can add grid view in our Flutter project. That's all for this video guys. If you have any doubt, please put it in the comment section. I will try to answer it. Hope you like it. I will see you in my next video. Have a nice day.